Good morning. Welcome to day 42, Thursday, May 21st, 2026. It is chilly out. I didn't have my rain fly on. Was super comfortable in the tent, cozy in the sleeping bag. But as soon as I got out and started getting camp, broken down, it's cold. So I'm just moving, waiting for the sun. It's finally coming over, and that'll make things much better. Making my way to the highway, and then we've got, I think, 4 or 5 miles to get into town and McDonald's. So I'm just going to be motoring along, staying warm. We'll check in a bit. Okay, another road walk. This one isn't too bad. McDonald's is calling, but we're losing the sun. I gotta get around this bend to get the sun back. It is a chilly morning. I don't even want to look at my thermometer, but I bet you it's the high 30s, low 40s, but it'll warm up quick. So I had like 1 bar of cell service, and I had a couple of texts from Sarah from last night with some sad news for PCT hikers and just anyone who enjoys the area of Bishop, Lone Pine. There's a great place in Bishop that Sarah found years ago. It's called the East Side Guest House. It's right on the main drag. They have like, it originally started like as bunkhouse type places, but after COVID, basically little Spartan tiny rooms, but has everything you need as a hiker. Just a great place to stay. Wide open common area, big yard with shady trees. Just a really cool place. And I don't have all the details, but it sounded like maybe someone set fire to a bunch of the buildings on purpose. What a bummer. So obviously once I get Wi-Fi, get more info, but yeah, Sarah and I stayed there a bunch of times. My son Bobby has stayed there. We just love it there. So I'm hoping, they choose to rebuild. I don't think it destroyed the entire complex, but maybe like half of the places to stay are gone right now. So, and this is like their time of year where they're gonna make their money. So very sad. I guess I didn't actually say how far of a road walk this is. It's about 4 miles to get to the junction where leave the red line and go into Cuba, and I don't think it's that much further after that. So 4 or 5 miles. It's 7:45. We've reached the intersection. Looks like we're going to make a left to head into Cuba, and when we leave in a couple of days, we'll be making a right and continuing on this highway for a while. All right, McDonald's. It's got to be less than a half hour away. Very good. There it is. All right, we just spent about 3 hours in the McDonald's, getting on all the Wi-Fi, uploading about half of the videos from this trip, which is good. So now I'm gonna make my way over to the laundromat, get the laundry done. Then I'll head over to the post office, get my packages, and then probably walk on back to the McDonald's for round 2 until I can check into the motel. So that's the game plan. There were 2 other solo male thru hikers hanging out. I imagine as it gets later in the day, there'll be more thru hikers showing up. I got here kind of early today, but yeah, the more errands I can get done today, the better. Right over here across the street is the little grocery store, so I'll check that out. But that Irving gas station actually had a pretty good selection of things that I might be interested in. Look like fresh made donuts and other goodies. So single cans of local beer. So I may be back there to pick up a thing or two once I get situated in the hotel. And my hotel is right there. So nothing is too far away. Everything's within reasonable walking distance, which is nice. Making my way to the laundromat. Just past a couple who are thru hiking. It was pretty cool. The guy said they started like a few days after me, but he was checking out my videos for the desert conditions. Always nice to see a viewer out in the wild, especially when I can help him out. So still make my way to the laundromat. We're getting closer. All right, here's our laundromat. It is noon. Laundry's done. It's always nice to get that out of the way. So I guess I will, maybe I'll go to the Family Dollar first, get packing tape, and then go to the post office. Maybe I'll just organize my resupply boxes in front of the post office. All right, just left the post office. Have the resupply. Now I'm probably just going to start organizing this now since I have the time. All right, knocking off the chores. Laundry's done. Resupply is in the backpack and I can reorganize in the room. I guess I'm going to go back to McDonald's. Kill another couple hours and then maybe call the motel and see if I can check in around 2 or so. If not, we'll just hang out at McDonald's. So I was talking to another hiker who did the CDT, I don't know, a few years ago. I guess the trail actually used to continue this way through town and they rerouted it for some reason. So this next segment to Chama, New Mexico is going to be a little longer than I thought. There are two roads to hitch into Chama, but the road I'm going to take is actually in Colorado at Cumbres Pass on Highway 17, I think. So I'm going to actually cross into Colorado and then get a ride back into New Mexico. But I didn't realize I was taking that access point. It's just a more popular way to get into town. So it adds like another 15 or 20 miles to my segment. But I've got plenty of food. Hopefully I can pick up some takeout food, or I'll just do the McDonald's trick with chicken tenders and fajita wraps and cheese, just so I have a little bit of wiggle room on the food. The weather is actually really pleasant. Right now, it's not like baking hot, so walking around is fine. Hey! All right, I just walked in. I met a bunch of the thru hikers that were with me at the Oasis. They're all here a day early, but this is a nice place. Look at this. Modern, huge TV. Look at the kitchen. This is gonna be nice. I'm just gonna walk over to the grocery store before I shower and then relax, but very nice place. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. So I have a little bit of re-energization. Just picked up a bunch of goodies from the grocery store, thinking about what I can take out on the trail. I think I might go with the chicken tenders from McDonald's and wraps again. That was pretty good. And I just got some intel from my hiker friends that there's a place, I guess just past McDonald's, where they open early and they have really good breakfast burritos. So I might want to check that out tomorrow. But right now I'm ready for a shower. All right, let's do a recap. It's 5:30. Finally showered, clean. Everything is organized. Dinner is coming soon. Yeah, really good day, but a lot of time sitting around town, but gotten a lot of errands done ahead of time. This 4 p.m. check-in is a real drag when you want to just get in the room and relax, but it was fine. And the room is really nice. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but it's really nice on the inside, so that's really good. As a side note, all these motels and hotels have smart TVs now. I am shocked at how many people don't log out of their various streaming service apps when they leave the motel. I have a lot of options from prior guests, so I'm going to figure out something to just veg out on while I have some pizza. It wasn't a big hiking day. Most of it was highway miles. Maybe 6 miles total of hiking. So tomorrow I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. I might take the half-mile walk to this burrito place I've heard about from other hikers. It's supposed to be really good. Connected to a gas station. But you can't let that deter you. One of the best pizzas I ever had was a pizza place in a gas station on the PCT at Snoqualmie Pass. So don't discount it just because it's in a gas station. And I looked on Google, it has really good reviews, so I'll like get extra. So I'll leave early, not tomorrow, but the next morning. And if I have like some breakfast burritos I can heat up in the microwave, that's perfect. Just to get me going and have like a full day of hiking. Yeah, so I don't mind having like a short hiking day as long as when I leave, I can get like a full day in. The next town is going to be Chama, New Mexico. There's 2 roads that go there from the trail. Most people actually hike into Colorado to Cumbres Pass and then get a ride back into New Mexico, which is what I'll be doing. I guess that road is just more traffic, and it's a popular trailhead at the pass, so more opportunities for rides. Yeah, I'm going to kind of cut it short. That's it. I'm just going to enjoy town, and we'll see you tomorrow.